Have you ever wondered what makes a company truly evil? Is it the billions in profits, the influence over entire markets, or the hidden decisions that affect millions of lives? Some corporations have changed the world for the better. Others, however, have left trails of deception, disaster, and controversy that continue to shock the globe. Take Enron, for example. In the late 1990s, Enron was one of the fastest growing energy companies in the United States. Investors believed it was the future of energy trading, with revenues exceeding $100 billion and over 20,000 employees worldwide. On the surface, it was the story of a corporate giant. But behind the curtain, executives were hiding billions in debt using complex accounting tricks called special purpose entities. They shifted enormous financial losses off the official balance sheets, creating the illusion of profitability. Internal emails and documents later revealed that top executives knew the company's financial structure was unstable. Yet they continued to encourage investors and employees to buy stock, even as cracks widened beneath the surface. Then, in 2001, the truth exploded into public view. Analysts and investigative journalists uncovered inconsistencies in the financial statements. The stock price fell from nearly $90 per share to less than $1, wiping out billions of dollars in investor wealth. Thousands of employees lost not only their jobs, but also their life savings, because their retirement accounts were heavily invested in Enron stock. The Enron scandal became the largest corporate bankruptcy in U.S. history at the time and led to criminal convictions for executives, prison sentences, and sweeping reforms in corporate financial reporting through the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Years later, a different industry faced its own scandal. In 2015, Volkswagen, the German automotive giant, was exposed for deliberately cheating emissions tests. Millions of diesel vehicles contained software known as a defeat device. This software detected when a vehicle was undergoing emissions testing. During testing, it reduced harmful emissions to legal levels. But in real-world driving, nitrogen oxide emissions were up to 40 times higher than allowed by law, contributing to air pollution and respiratory illnesses. About 11 million cars worldwide were affected. Volkswagen faced legal action in multiple countries, paid over $30 billion in fines, recalls, and settlements, and suffered immense reputational damage. The scandal shocked both consumers and regulators, proving that even large, trusted corporations can engage in deliberate deception that harms public health. The digital era introduced a new kind of corporate power: control over personal data. In 2018, Facebook became embroiled in a global privacy crisis. Investigations revealed that millions of users' personal data had been harvested by the political consulting firm Cambridge Analytica without explicit consent. This data was used to create psychological profiles and influence political campaigns. Likes, comments, and interactions were analyzed to predict behavior and target individuals with tailored political advertising. The revelations sparked worldwide outrage. Lawmakers questioned Facebook executives, public trust plummeted, and debates over privacy, ethics, and corporate accountability intensified. Perhaps the darkest corporate failure occurred in Bhopal, India. On December 2, 1984, a pesticide plant owned by Union Carbide leaked methyl isocyanate gas, one of the most toxic chemicals known, into the city while most residents were asleep. The gas spread rapidly through densely populated neighborhoods. Thousands of people died within hours. Estimates suggest 3,000 to 8,000 deaths immediately, with hundreds of thousands more suffering severe injuries. Survivors endured lifelong respiratory problems, eye damage, neurological disorders, and other chronic illnesses. The Bhopal disaster remains a stark example of the catastrophic consequences of industrial negligence and lack of corporate accountability. These stories reveal a common thread. When profit is valued over responsibility, the consequences can be catastrophic. Financial deception destroys livelihoods. Industrial negligence takes lives. Data abuse affects millions. Unchecked power can devastate entire communities. Yet, corporate power can also drive innovation, create opportunity, and improve lives. The difference lies in accountability, transparency, and ethical decision-making. History shows us that corporations can either build the world or destroy it, depending on the choices they make. The question remains, which companies today may be hiding the next scandal? And more importantly, what lessons can we learn to ensure that history does not repeat itself? Because in a world dominated by corporations, the stakes are enormous and the consequences are real. Which of these corporate scandals shocked you the most? Do you think there's a company today hiding secrets even worse than these? Share your thoughts below. We want to hear your opinion. Every comment counts.